I need a flashlight. I need a bottle of water. I need a flashlight, though. By NoBrainForMe. This video is narrated, edited, and uploaded by Mirrodin. Click the link below for that channel. Thunder shook my room, and I will not lie. I was terrified. Supposedly, I was old enough not to be afraid of the lightning, but this was just one of those storms, scaring me to the very bones. The crackling thunder made me fear my windows would break, and every flash of lightning seemed ever closer. There was no way I was falling asleep on this night. I lay in my bed hiding under my blanket, thinking about the embarrassment that I would feel if someone saw my lack of courage. But at the same time, watching every shadow to make sure nobody was there. For although it made me feel stupid, I didn't feel alone. There was just an overwhelming sense of something watching me. I dreaded every flash of lightning for the thunder it would bring, and the shadows it would cast, but at the same time was glad for its light, so I could see the reality of my room. For the split second of peace, I know I was alone, but this was not ease of the feeling of dread creeping up in my stomach. I felt like there was just something I was missing. What was that? Did I hear something breathing? I looked around my almost pitch-black room, peeking out from under my blanket. Another flash of lightning lit my room. Nothing seemed to be there, but the darkness in my room still bundled up in the corners. A flashlight could solve this problem. A flashlight. Yes, that's what I needed. To be able to see that nothing was there and finally get some sleep. I could, of course, get up and turn on the light. I had in fact been contemplating this idea for several hours, but with another crash of thunder, I decided I didn't want to take the risk. Anything could still be hiding in the dark corners of my room or under my bed, just waiting to jump out at me. Well, it could. It was possible. To my dismay, I heard the door slowly crack open. Had I forgotten to lock it? I sat tense on my bed, ready to throw my blanket on my attacker and run for safety, hoping that it would cause enough of a distraction for me to find a suitable weapon. After a few moments, though, nothing happened, and I saw no trace of movement throughout my room. Another flash of lightning showed me that there was nothing standing in the open area of my room. It had just been a draft. A small creaking sound came from the corner of my room, like something had stepped on a wrapper. There was definitely something in this room with me. Just as fear took control of my breathing, something leaped onto me from the floor. I jumped to the other side of my bed, cracking my head on the wall. I would have screamed if I had the breath for it. But now, the creature was within my line of sight. It was only my cat. I sighed a breath of relief and felt foolish. I had let my fear get the best of me. I examined my head and learned I had earned myself a big lump. But other than that, I was uninjured. The anxieties of the storm were starting to diminish, and soon I would be able to sleep. The cat rubbed against me, begging for some attention. I was happy to oblige. I felt much better with it next to me. I scratched its head and heard the familiar purr. This almost extinguished my fears completely. And suddenly, I remembered the flashlight sitting in my bedside drawer, making me feel foolish once again. Just as one last check, I opened the drawer and grasped the flashlight, which I found, and my room filled with light. I had to shield my eyes from the light for a moment as they were adjusted to the assault, but soon I was having no problems. I shined the flashlight at the corner of my room and saw nothing. I slowly drew it across the room, watching every detail until I had seen everything. But when the light got to the far corner of my room, I found I was not alone after all. The figure at the edge of my room stood blankly at me. It had long, tangled hair, a nose that looked recently bloodied, and clothes drenched in some red liquid that could only be blood. Its clothes were white except for the stains, like it wanted me to know what it had done. Its hands were tensed, ready to strike, a long, blood-stained knife, ready in each hand. He never made a sound or moved. He didn't even appear to breathe. He just stood there staring at me. "Well, good night," I said aloud to another flash of lightning as I turned off the flashlight. By the time I heard the thunder, I was already leaping out of my window. No Brain informs me that I should say thank you for listening instead of thank you for watching. But on my channel, I always say thank you for watching, so to have it. If you'd like to contact us, just leave a comment. Or if you'd like to say anything at all, just leave a comment. But we are down there. We do read the messages, and we will respond. So, rest assured, including me, I'll respond. If you like the video, you can please say down below, or like. Or if you're lazy, do neither. That's what I usually do. But yeah, still, thank you for listening. And bloopers. Oh, before those bloopers, here's a message from our author.
Please give any suggestions or anything you think could help me with my writing. It would be graciously appreciated. It's almost the word I said. It would be greatly appreciated for any of your help. Completely professional.
There was just an overwhelming sense of something watching me. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Oh, if you're seeing this part, then you're probably at the end of the video, because I would not include this in the middle. You're completely ruining the mood. Hey, Kellen. I'm doing the thing.